Imagine opening your banking app and not feeling your chest tighten. No panic. No instant math in your head. Just calm. You're not asking, can I afford this? You're asking, do I want this? That moment feels rare, almost mythical, like something reserved for people with seven figures. But what if it actually starts way earlier? Most people think financial peace begins at $1 million, or at least at a six-figure salary. That's what gurus sell you. Hit this number, and life finally starts. But they're aiming at the wrong target. The real shift happens at a number so small, most people ignore it completely. That number is $20,000. My name is Just. I spend an unhealthy amount of time thinking about money, psychology, and why some people slowly escape financial stress, while others stay trapped in the same patterns for decades. Today, I want to explain why $20,000 is the most important financial milestone most people will ever reach. Even more important than your first $100,000. Before we go any further, let me ask you something. When you think about wealth, what do you actually picture? Someone born rich? Someone grinding endlessly? Saving every dollar? Sacrificing joy for 40 years? Most people imagine extremes, but real wealth doesn't work like that. Wealth is built by crossing invisible thresholds. Each threshold quietly changes the rules of the game. Below it, everything feels heavy. Above it, progress accelerates. $20,000 is the first major threshold, the line between surviving and actually building something. Think of it like pushing a massive stone uphill. At the bottom, every step is brutal. Your legs burn, the stone barely moves, and you start wondering if it's even possible. But once you push it far enough, momentum takes over. Gravity switches sides. Before $20,000, money works against you. After $20,000, money starts working for you. And this isn't just about math. The real transformation happens in your head. When you have no savings, your brain lives in survival mode. Every decision is filtered through fear. You take bad jobs because you can't afford to wait. You stay in toxic situations because leaving feels dangerous. You say yes when you want to say no because rent is due. This isn't a personality flaw, it's biology. A brain under financial stress cannot think long-term. It can't plan. It can't invest. It can only survive. That's why financial advice often fails people who are broke. You can't plan a future while putting out fires in the present. Now here's where things get interesting. Research shows that even a small emergency fund dramatically improves financial well-being. Just $2,000 in savings can reduce financial stress by over 20%. That's not investment genius. That's breathing room. When that buffer grows to 3 to 6 months of living expenses, which for most people lands around $20,000, something deeper changes. Your brain exits survival mode and enters growth mode. Instead of asking, how do I make it to the next paycheck? You start asking, how do I make this money grow? That single question changes everything. Now let's talk numbers, because this is where motivation either dies or explodes. Imagine you're saving $1,000 per month and investing it at an average 8% return. Reaching your first $20,000 takes about a year and a half. 18 to 19 months of discipline, of saying no, of staying consistent. Most people quit somewhere in this phase. But here's the part no one tells you. The second $20,000 comes faster. Not because you worked harder, but because your money joined the effort. Same savings, same effort, same strategy, less time. This is compound interest waking up. By the time you're chasing your third and fourth milestones, the acceleration becomes obvious. And when you reach larger numbers, it becomes almost absurd. At around $400,000 invested, your portfolio can generate $20,000 in roughly 5 months, without you changing your lifestyle at all. The same amount that once felt impossible now happens automatically. That's why the first milestone feels so hard, and why everyone after it feels easier. A lot of people think wealthy individuals have access to secret investments, private funds, exclusive deals, hidden opportunities regular people can't touch. And while some of that exists at the ultra-high end, it's not what's driving this effect. The truth is boring. Same index funds, same brokers, same rules. The only real difference is scale. A 10% return on $2,000 is nice. A 10% return on $20,000 actually matters. At $20,000 invested at 8%, you're earning around $1,600 per year without lifting a finger. That money didn't come from your job. It showed up because your money went to work for you. But the most important thing you gain at $20,000 isn't returns. It's identity. Saving that amount proves something powerful to yourself. You can delay gratification. You can follow a plan. You can control your behavior over long periods of time. You finish what you start. That identity shift spills into every area of life. Unexpected expenses stop feeling like disasters. They become inconveniences. Car repairs are annoying, not catastrophic. A broken laptop is a hassle, not a crisis. And suddenly, opportunities become visible. A friend mentions a business idea. Before, you would have nodded and moved on. Now, you can actually evaluate it. A career opportunity appears that requires short-term risk. Before, you couldn't afford it. Now, you can run the numbers. This is what people mean when they say, money attracts money. It's not magic. It's options. Your relationship with spending changes too. When you're broke, you obsess over tiny decisions. Generic or name-brand groceries. Coffee at home or coffee outside. Every dollar feels heavy because every dollar matters. But once you have a financial foundation, you realize most micro-decisions barely matter at all. Coffee won't ruin your future. Housing choices, car decisions, and income strategy will. So instead of sweating $3 decisions, you start focusing on $30,000 ones. Where you live, what you drive, how much you invest, where your money is working. That shift frees up mental energy for decisions that actually move the needle. And this is where $20,000 quietly transforms your career. You gain what I call walking away money. Not so you can quit recklessly, but so you can negotiate from strength. When you live paycheck to paycheck, you're trapped. You can't push back. You can't negotiate. You can't explore options. Everyone knows it, including your employer. But when you have $20,000 saved, the power dynamic changes. You don't need to use it. Just having it changes how you show up. You ask for raises. You set boundaries. You take calculated risks. And people notice. Often, you never even need to walk away. Confidence alone changes outcomes. But here's where most people mess this up. They reach $20,000, feel that relief, and immediately destroy it. A new car, an expensive vacation, a lifestyle upgrade that erases years of discipline. Don't do that. That money isn't a reward. It's a foundation. Cars feel like success, but they quietly drain your future. Investments feel boring, but they buy freedom. Once you understand opportunity cost, everything changes. A $30,000 car isn't just $30,000. It's hundreds of thousands of dollars your future self will never see. Suddenly, driving a reliable used car doesn't feel like deprivation. It feels like strategy. And here's the irony. The person in the flashy new car is often stressed about money. The person in the older car is quietly building wealth and sleeping better at night. This mindset spreads into every major decision: housing, education, travel, hobbies. Not in a joyless way, but in an intentional one. You stop chasing things that look good and start choosing things that actually matter. $20,000 won't make you rich overnight, but it will change how you think, how you decide, how you move through the world. It's the difference between reacting to life and designing it. Start building that foundation now. Your future self is counting on the decision you make today. If this changed how you see money, subscribe for more.